Okay, guys, what's up? So I'm just going to do a really quick overview video. It's all like a crypto market mayhem video. Haven't done one of those in a while. In case you haven't heard, YouTube have been dragged into Bitconnect's lawsuit. And I've done an article here on Steemit, so please check this out afterwards. The link will be below. YouTube are being held partially responsible for the rise and success of Bitconnect. I agree, it's down to everyone to do their own research, and they're the ones that are actually pressing the buttons themselves. YouTube did, in a way, fail to protect its users, right? YouTube were basically the gatekeepers to this scam, to this Ponzi, and despite multiple anti-scam videos by droves of people, despite complaints, YouTube pretty much didn't do anything to bottleneck Bitconnect's growth. And as we saw, Bitconnect totally crushed people's investments. It totally, people lost their life savings. People couldn't pay their rent. We know the story. People had to learn a lesson. And basically, this court case is now holding YouTube accountable partially for negligence. But the thing is, right, what I've seen with YouTube and obviously Google is YouTube and YouTube is Google, is legitimate channels or websites will be censored, while these bigger channels, which will have like 1 million subscribers, they usually get given much more leeway. Now, of course, YouTube is a business. They want to make money. And through the YouTube partnership, which this channel was actually a part of once, it was the Freedom YouTube partner company, and they actually blocked this channel a few weeks ago. I don't know why. They haven't given any kind of valid excuse. They just blocked the channel. But the thing is, with YouTube profits from these YouTube partnership platforms, which partner with big channels, so the bigger a channel is, the more money and revenue YouTube is making. So YouTube gains a lot from popular scams like Bitconnect and USI Tech and all the others. That's why they wasn't being shut down so easily. That's why, despite everyone trying to expose them, YouTube would just turn the other way. It's because they were making YouTube money, and now it's being exposed. I'll leave the link to the article below. I always put my videos on DTube, so please share the videos on DTube. Check out DTube if you're new to it, if you've never used it before. It's not perfect. You can still be downvoted. You can still be downvoted on Steemit, but it's not as there's not as much of a tyranny on DTube and Steemit yet as there is on YouTube. So just be aware of what YouTube is doing. They're not one of the good guys. They're not supporting the good guys. They're not out there. The thing is, right, when people do anti-scam videos, they're actually helping YouTube do it, keep its ecosystem clean. And from when YouTube is, I don't even think it's neglect. I think it's just YouTube deliberately turning the other way to make a quick buck. Okay, on more positive news for Litecoin fans, and I'll probably do a video about this separately, but I thought I'd mention it. This tweet here from Charlie Lee. He's excited to announce that the Litecoin Foundation and TokenPay have entered into a strategic partnership to buy a stake of a German bank. We plan to work on many exciting consumer-driven crypto solutions. So this is good news, right? So what do I think is going to come from this? Again, I'll leave the link to this below. I won't read it now. I don't want to bore you guys. But I think personally, we're probably going to start seeing cryptocurrency payment options where we kind of bypass Visa with this. Because remember, with the whole LitePay and LitePal, that turned out to be a flop. That was a big blow for Litecoin. And Charlie Lee hurt his own reputation with that because he got suckered into that. And we'll have to see how this pans out. Just do your research, guys, and don't get too excited yet. I don't think the price has really reflected this either yet. But if this is true, this is great news for Litecoin. It kind of cements Litecoin as definitely a long-term play if you are looking at shitcoins to invest. It also shows that we could be seeing Litecoin storage options, payment options as well. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this pans out. And I'll probably do a separate video on this in a few weeks. I am also meaning to do a video on security tokens. I might get someone in to kind of be a guest and talk about it as well. Might be a little bit more fun as well. So keep this in mind. Do your research. Any research you find, feel free to email it to me for when I do a video on this. Okay, so I'm pretty much going through everything I've tweeted out. I always try and tweet things I think are relative or worth a read. This stuck out to me when I was researching about delegating Tezo tokens on the Tezos network. I found this tweet, and it's true, right? Now, if you know anything about value investing and long-term thinking and long-term strategies, monetizing your assets is always key. Right? That's why dividend stocks always do much better than stocks without dividends. In the bull market, everyone was making money. Everything was going up 10% a day. Everything was going up 30, 20, 40, even 100% a day at times. People were just making money regardless. So they could actually shave off parts of their portfolio and actually dollar cost average out as they were dollar cost averaging in. So I suppose it's important to remember that in a bear market, you've still got to be able to kind of make some profit or position yourself accordingly. I thought I'd mention this tweet just to kind of help people understand that, the importance of making money work for yourself. If you want to spend $250,000 on a Dash node, that's up to you. Consider it. It's worth thinking of these things and just remembering the importance of creating a stable income despite having investments, because you want to be able to still earn profit, make profit, even when the bear market is in. Ripple's chief cryptographer, David Schwartz, has got a new job. He's still with Ripple, but he's now the CTO of the company, so Chief Technology Officer. Good news for David. Well done to David for that. This is for you Ripple fans out there. I'm also going to be doing a Ripple video soon about Ripple maximalism and what's going on with that as well. So whether you love Ripple or hate Ripple, it's got a huge following. There's a few changes in Ripple's leadership. And David's a smart guy. At Consensus, the people that he was sat with on the panel, he kind of blew them away with what he knew and how he was kind of handling questions. So he genuinely knows what he's talking about. I think he's up there with Vitalik and Laramir easily, and a few others. So credit where credit's due. Remember to please follow the movement on Twitter, DTube, Steam it. Check out the Facebook group where we can all chat and share insights together. Please subscribe to YouTube, although it's, YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.